guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I am back. I took a week break. I wanted to go ahead and get my thoughts right. I wanted to work on my agency a little bit, but I am back, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you guys and answer a question that I got asked, saying if you guys should cold call to go ahead and get clients in 2020. So if you're wondering, is cold call worth it? How to do cold calling? Should I do cold calling? Watch to the end of the video, because I'm going to answer exactly that question. I'm going to give you guys a process that you guys can use if you guys want to go ahead and cold call. So guys, if you still haven't gotten my SMMA bundle, go ahead and get it down below. It is completely free. All my outreach, all my contracts, all my meeting scripts, right? All my onboarding process, and my agency website. It is completely for free. It is down below. All you have to do is click this button down below and get the SMMA bundle, so you guys can go ahead and get all of that. I wish I had that when I first got started, because I had to pay for a lot of those things, and I had to try and do a whole bunch of stuff for a lot of those things, and I don't want you guys to do the same thing. So go ahead and get that down below. So let's go ahead and get the video started right away. So should you do cold calling? Well, in my opinion, is maybe. It depends on who you're calling, and it depends on the type of client you're after. If you're going for e-commerce and info products, I don't understand why would you even think about cold calling an e-com store or an info product store. That makes absolutely no sense. Now, if you're talking about real estate agents, yeah, maybe real estate agents are a good person to call, because they're always expecting calls. They're literally always expecting calls. That's how they communicate with their clients, through calls. Now, if you're trying to cold call a dentist, a plastic surgeon, that is simply not going to work, because the whole purpose of the front desk lady at a dentist or a plastic surgery place is to go ahead and stop you from getting in. They don't want to go out. The dentist is not going to jump on the phone and listen to your pitch. Neither is the plastic surgeon. The plastic surgeon is not going to answer the phone and listen to your pitch. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to go through a gatekeeper, and then you're going to have to meet with a marketing coordinator. So it makes no sense for you to actually cold call those type of businesses. Now, maybe a restaurant is easier to get the owner on the phone. And like I said, a realtor, that should be fine. Just keep in mind, you're gonna get a lot of hangups. Like, it's just gonna happen. People are just gonna answer, "Hi, my name is Jonathan with JZM Marketing," blah, blah, hang up. Like, it happened all the time to me. And I don't cold call anymore, because the nature I was working with doesn't make sense for me to cold call. But you have to analyze, okay, who are you going after? And what is the best way of communicating with them? How can I get a hold of those people? Because when you figure out how you can get a hold of those people, then you can create a targeting, and you can create like a targeted outreach system for your niche. And that's why it's so important to pick one niche, because the way you talk to a dentist is not the same way you talk to a realtor, right? Like, it's just different. They have different words, they have different dialogues just in general, and they have different ways to get a hold of them. So let me go ahead and give you a little system that you guys could do and use if you guys actually do want to cold call. So the first thing you have to understand, let me go ahead and clear this real quick. Okay, so the first thing that you have to understand, if you're going to go ahead and call somebody, right? If you're going to go ahead and call somebody, you have to make sure that you follow up. Like, very rare is someone going to go ahead and answer the phone and say, "Sure, here's the owner," right? Most of the time they'll be like, "Oh, he's not in there." So you have to make a lot of contacts. So you have to say call one and write it down. Write down the notes. You have to keep notes. Write down the notes of what you're doing, okay? And then call number two, right? And then you have to make sure you ask, when are they going to be available? What is the best time to call? And then again, write the notes and write notes. Very simple, right? Now, by the call number two, you should know that lady's name, the person that's answering the phone. So on call number 3, you can say, "Hey, Savannah, how are you? My name is Jonathan. Jonathan here again. Is so-and-so available?" And now you're starting to build that relationship with the gatekeeper, okay? Now you're starting to build that relationship because you keep calling in and she keeps answering. So after 2 calls, after 3 calls, guess what? You're gonna know her name and you're gonna have a dialogue. So you're gonna start building a relationship with her. You're not trying to go over her head, but you actually start building a relationship. A lot of the times, these business owners rely on their front desk person. Usually, a lot of the time, the front desk is even their wife or their daughter, right? So they have a really good relationship with the front desk person. Obviously, not all of the places, but in a lot of places, that's the case. So you have to make sure that you're not rude and you're not disrespectful to the gatekeeper, because that can come and bite you in your ass, okay? You have to make sure you're building a relationship with the gatekeeper. That's just my opinion. And you can just be respectful and still get a hold of the owner. So one of the best ways that I usually do it when I used to cold call was, hey, is John available? Like, it's very simple. Be like, hey, how are you? Yeah, good, whatever. Is John available? Like, sometimes I'll be like, hey, is John available? And then she'll be like, who's calling? And they'll be like, oh, it's Jonathan, the marketing guy. But your tone of voice says it all. You can't just be like, hey, give me John. Or, hey, John there? Right? No, you have to say it in a nice way. Smile when you're talking on the phone. Be like, hey, is John available? It just transfers the energy a little bit different. I don't know how to explain it. And then she's gonna feel that, and then she'll be like, "Oh no, he's not here." Blah blah blah. Okay, perfect. Who's calling? Oh, it's Jonathan, the marketing guy. Now, a lot of the times before I used to cold call, this is what I would do. I would actually send them an email. I would send an email, and then in the email, I would say, "I'm gonna follow up with you." Right? I would say, "I'm gonna follow up with you on this date," and that email. And then I would go ahead and call on that day. And then when the person answered, be like, is he expecting your call? Be like, yeah, send him an email and he should be expecting my call. And that's it. And then what this person is going to do is going to hear this, and then she's going to go ahead and tell the doctor or tell whoever, hey, this person's on the phone. Should have let him through. And then this person is going to either say yes. If he doesn't know you, he's most likely going to say no. But if he does know you, if he saw the email that you sent, he's going to be like, yeah, sure, let him through. Yeah. But a lot of the time, they're going to say no, right? So at this point, it's like they're going to go back to talk to their boss, and then their boss is going to come in and say either yes or no. So you have to make sure that you're just being consistent. That's why like cold calling takes up a lot of time. I prefer to do cold looms and just keep following up with them via email. It's just much easier in my opinion, even though recording looms takes a long time and it's kind of really, really frustrating and really, really annoying as well, just to sit there and record a whole bunch of looms. But I mean, it's part of the process. Like you can't just become, get to 6 figures without you putting in the work. This is not going to be easy. You have to put in the work, and you have to make sure you're being consistent with it, because it doesn't matter if you cold call 100 people one day and then you don't cold call for the next 90 days. Like you just lost the whole momentum. So you have to make sure you're doing it consistently. It's better to do 10 loom videos or 5 loom videos every single day for 90 days than it is to do one week 10 videos, another week 5, and then another week no, and then another week 20, right? So if you're gonna cold call, make sure you're saying, okay, I'm gonna cold call 20 people every single day, and I'm gonna follow up with them, and not just say, hey, they didn't answer, fuck them. No, I'm gonna actually go ahead and follow up with them, send them an email, and actually follow up with them. So what I would do if I was you guys, I would build a list of 100 people, 100 ideal customers, and I would actually just focus on those 100 people. Just call them one day, send them an email the next day, call them again, send them a Loom video, call them again. So you're focusing 100% of your time into 100 people instead of just 20. I know a lot of people do that, but I found better success with just focusing on a certain amount of people in that month, and actually just focusing on just calling them one day and then send them an email and then send them a Loom video until they tell me no. When they tell me no, I just replace that one person with another person, and that's it. So guys, I hope you found today's video helpful. If you want my cold calling scripts, it's down below. Go ahead and get it down below. It's called the SMMA Bundle. It has all my outreach scripts. It's completely for free. I'm giving that to you guys because I wish I had that when I first got started. I hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, go ahead and give me a like, and talk to you guys later.